Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel It's Funny to Tears. Today we are diving headfirst into one of the most adorable, hilarious, and sometimes downright baffling corners of the internet. Pet costumes. Now, I know what you're thinking. Is it for the pet or is it for us? Let's be honest, it's totally for us, and you know what? There is absolutely nothing wrong with that because the results are pure gold. We've scoured the web to bring you the absolute best, the most creative, and the funniest pet costumes out there. We're talking about cats dressed as sharks, dogs as superheroes, guinea pigs as hot dogs. Nothing is off limits. So grab your popcorn, maybe grab your own pet for some inspiration, and get ready to laugh until you cry. Let's kick things off with a classic. The dog as another animal costume. It's a simple concept, but the execution can be genius. Picture this. A golden retriever, majestic and noble, wearing a lion's mane. He looks confused, slightly embarrassed, but undeniably regal. He's the king of the living room, ruler of the squeaky toys, and he has no idea why all the humans are pointing and laughing. But the best part is when they try to act natural. You'll see a corgi dressed as a loaf of bread just trying to take a nap, completely unaware that he's the cutest thing on the planet. Then you have the pop culture references. These are for the owners who are true fans. We've seen a pug dressed as Baby Yoda, complete with the little floating pod. The resemblance is uncanny, especially with those big soulful eyes. Or how about a pair of cats dressed as Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson? One looks contemplative and mysterious. The other looks like he's just there for the snacks. It's perfect. These costumes show so much creativity. It's not just about putting a hat on your pet. It's about capturing an entire character, a whole vibe. And when the pet's personality accidentally matches the character, chef's kiss. It's comedy gold. Now let's talk about the group costumes. This is where things get really ambitious. When a whole family decides to include their pets in a themed costume, the results can be epic. Imagine a family dressed as the cast of Star Wars, and their little chihuahua is a perfect furry Ewok. Or a couple dressed as Mario and Luigi, with their beagle as a mischievous Goomba. It's the ultimate team effort. You can just feel the love and the slightly chaotic energy that went into making it happen. My personal favorite was a family who dressed as beekeepers, and their fluffy Samoyed was dressed as a giant happy bumblebee. He was just trotting along, living his best life, a fluffy cloud of joy. But not all pets are cooperative models, and that's where we find some of the funniest content. We have to give a shout out to the grumpy cats of the world. You know the ones. They're put into an adorable pumpkin costume and they just sit there plotting their revenge. Their face says it all. You will pay for this, human, just you wait until 3 in the morning. There's a particular clip of a cat wearing a little pirate hat and an eye patch. He doesn't move a muscle. He just glares into the camera, a silent, fluffy threat. It's the contrast between the cute outfit and the sheer disdain on their face that is just priceless. You can't help but laugh, even if you feel a little bad for them. And let's not forget the DIY masters. These are the pet owners who don't just buy a costume, they create a masterpiece from scratch. We're talking about cardboard, felt, and a hot glue gun. I saw a dog turned into a chia pet. The owner had created this amazing terracotta pot-shaped body and covered it with fake greenery. The dog's little head just poked out the top. It was brilliant. Another one was a tortoise with a tiny crocheted Death Star cozy on its shell. That's not just a costume, that's art. It's a testament to the love and dedication people have for their pets, and also, maybe, a little bit too much free time. But hey, we're not judging. We're just here to admire the results. What about the more exotic pets? Oh yes, they get in on the action too. We've seen lizards with tiny dragon wings, bunnies with little top hats, and even a hamster dressed as a sushi roll. It's incredible. The smaller the animal, the more impressive the tiny costume becomes. How do you even get a hat to stay on a hamster? It's a mystery for the ages, but someone out there figured it out, and we thank them for their service to comedy. Of course, a big part of the fun is the pet's reaction. Sometimes they absolutely love it. You'll see a dog in a Superman cape running around the yard, feeling like he can actually fly. The costume seems to unleash a new side of their personality. They prance, they pose, they seem to understand that they are the center of attention, and they are thriving. That's the best-case scenario. The worst case scenario? The immediate and total rejection of the costume. The hat comes off in 2 seconds. The little shirt gets wriggled out of. The pet gives you a look that says, "Nice try," and walks away. We've got a compilation of those too. A cat flawlessly reversing out of a banana costume. A dog who decides the best way to deal with his new cowboy hat is to eat it. It's a battle of wills, and usually, the pet wins. And you know what? That's just as funny. So what have we learned today? We've learned that dressing up our pets is a universal source of joy. It combines our love for our furry, scaly, or feathery friends with our own creativity and sense of humor. Whether it's a simple store-bought costume or an elaborate homemade creation, the outcome is almost always guaranteed to make you smile. It's a moment of pure, lighthearted fun. And a quick note, always make sure your pet is comfortable and safe in their costume. It should never be too tight, restrict their movement, or cause them any stress. The goal is fun for everyone, including our animal companions. Their well-being always comes first. What's the funniest pet costume you've ever seen? Or maybe you've dressed up your own pet. Let us know in the comments below. We would absolutely love to hear your stories, and if you have pictures, even better. We might just feature them in a future video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today on It's Funny to Tears. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more hilarious content, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss an update. Ring that notification bell too. We'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.